As new evidence comes out about Pfizer and their misleading statements in the past, more MPs are now joining to speak out against the whole issue. The latest one is Esther McVey. Oh yes, Project Veritas, they've released a new video about the whole Pfizer stuff and what they're up to, but we are focusing on what's been happening with the side effects and of course the hospitals and all the new cases that's happening, excess deaths. And Esther McVey has now become the latest MP to stand up in the House of Commons to raise these issues and concerns. And it's very important to actually talk about them, to actually have some sort of investigation. The problem we have is I'm going to show you what she said and what she asked, the question from a minister, but I'll show you, but they don't really get any proper answer. First, let's go to Esther McVey and see what she had to say.
Mr. Speaker, the Chief Medical Officer recently warned that current non-COVID excess deaths is being driven in part by patients not getting statins or blood pressure medicines during the pandemic. But when looking at the data on statins in openprescribing.net, which is based on monthly NHS prescribing, there appears not to be a drop. So where is the evidence? And if there isn't one, what is causing these excess deaths?
Well, I think that's a fair question.
Will the Minister commit to an urgent and thorough investigation on the matter?
Well, we are seeing an increase in excess deaths in this country, but we're also seeing that in Wales, in Scotland, in Northern Ireland and across Europe. And there are a range of factors. There is an increase, as we saw in December, in the number of people being admitted with flu, with COVID and with other healthcare conditions. And this is not something that's just seen in this country, but across Europe as well. Yeah,
you can't really mention other countries when every country has their own technically sovereignty. They have their own governments and they have their own investigations. Just because these things are happening in other places, you can't really just say, well, it's happening in Italy or Germany, so we're all in it together, guys. Let's just brace for the iceberg that's coming ahead. It makes no sense. She didn't actually answer the question. She basically said, well, it is what it is. We're going to ignore anything that you guys say in Parliament because we are the bosses. And the issue is that the whole Department for Health and the Tory government, which is the next cabinet, they are getting hit badly from all angles on other trivial issues. They then random nonsensical scandals and all the basic lies that they do on a regular basis. But on real issues, real scandals, real problems that are happening, there seems to be no appetite. There don't seem to be any, and especially when it comes to the narrative that is being shifted and created by the mainstream media. We are seeing a little bit more push now. Their tune is slightly changing. Even Sky News are now talking about the crisis in the NHS, and it's not like the past when they were just doing it to help the Labour Party narrative that, oh, well, it's another winter crisis. This is a big problem. This is a 24/7 crisis, and it's affecting not just the healthcare, but it's affecting people. People who, some people would say, they were misled by the government, by Big Pharma, by the big media. And now they're waiting to get some sort of answer. Are they going to get an answer? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section on Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.